Let's just finish it up with a Paradise Druid, giving all our board +15/+15, and we swing in for lethal. Hello YouTube, welcome to MTGA, and today we are going to have a look at Chulane, Teller of Tales in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by basically toolboxing its way to victory and eventually just killing people with Paradox Engine, or just having a bit more of a fair game plan, but not necessarily. So, this deck has a bunch of creatures in, and with a bunch, I mean a bunch. Like half of the deck is creatures, with 49 creatures in the deck. And this basically means you are kind of soft to board wipes, just like naturally. We have some protection against board wipes with like Spell Pierce and Swan Song, and like just creatures that give indestructible. We have like all these hate beers that protect ourselves basically, that can just really annoy the opponent. What is enabling all of this is an abundance of mana dorks, and when we drop Chulane, we have some cards that just extremely pop off with them. We have two cards, Nalia Keen-Eyed and Cemetery Prowler, that allow us to reduce the cost of our creatures by 1, and this is extremely potent with a Chulane on the field. We have Sigardian Evangel, and we have Greenbelt Rampager that can return themselves basically, in case of Greenbelt Rampager 2 times, and Evangel an infinite amount of times for that very turn, to your hand to just trigger Chulane over and over and over and over. So this build doesn't run Thassa's Oracle. It is certainly a card you can run. I'm currently just testing how to not run it, basically. That's what I'm testing. And excuse me. The way we are winning this is Finale of Devastation. Then just go up in mana and just have the Finale. Sometimes what do we do with the Finale on the bottom? We're kind of sad, but we have ways around that, because this is not a May draw, but with multiple Chulanes we can hopefully like return one or two of them to the hand with the other ones. And I don't think this should be too bad, because we can also search for certain cards, and we can just protect our board, even though if we can just make such a massive board, like just a wall of creatures that they can't win through. And like if we have a Cracking a Ranger Captain of Eos in their upkeep, while we have a Thalia on the field, while we can activate Lanbala, this is still just such a huge board that they cannot deal with it. And again, I'm just testing the Thassa's Oracle less version. Yeah, there are obviously some cards that just draw you an immense amount of cards, like Tatiova, Great Henge, Spark Double, copying Chulane, those kinds of things. I do not play Teferi's Aegis Inside, because that card is only good with the commander, and I want this deck to be decent while the commander is not on the field. That was the main goal here, like have a real chance at the game if they theoretically if your commander didn't exist, basically. Because that is what Chulane decks are usually soft to, the commander being removed again and again and again and again. So yeah, this is basically my shot at a more resilient Chulane list. Anyways, if you enjoy this deck, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and I hope you do enjoy the gameplay. Let's go. We are ready to play against Teysa Karlov. And this is a tricky one. Teysa decks really like to play the commander, but I do not think this is a keep. Yeah, this is much better. I like this a lot. Yep, we go with turn 1 Jaspera Sentinel, into turn 2 Leafkin Druid and Siren Stormtamer, allowing us to play the Leafkin, Siren Stormtamer, and now we can just play a creature, and then the Leafkin just taps for a whole bunch of mana here. I can actually play Chulane here, which I think I will do without. Honestly, I'm going to play Dane, because that will make their targeting a lot worse. Like backside. If I get one additional land, this would be amazing. I kind of want to play Chulane with the Siren Stormtamer backup. That is my game plan right now. So I can achieve this by playing Destiny Spinner first. Yeah, let's play Paradise Druid first. Then I have 4 creatures and I can go with the backside. Yep. I don't think I even want to attack. Yep. And this taxes the removal spells. And also, like, they can produce a huge bunch of 1/1s, but those 1/1s will literally do 0 damage to me. So that's why I like the backside here. Yeah, and I get a little bit less value from my Chulane now, but I really want to be able to protect it with this Stormtamer in particular. Yep, Ghost Rider, that's fine. Sure, I'm going to block this. My Stormtamer does die from this. Because it's getting 1 less damage in. Please read Valkmira Protector Shield. Opponent, just sack your Legion. Okay, they didn't. Their loss. Ooh, Swan Song makes me feel extremely safe. And yeah, I'm just going to... Yep, let's do it like this. Yeah, put a bit of pressure onto them. Wait, no. This just trades with the Ghost Rider. This is not a model, it just takes 1 less damage. But this way I have Swan Song and Stormtamer up. But I suspect that they will just play the commander here. Oh no, it's a Selfless Scales, which is honestly pretty good. Okay, let's start with Destiny Spinner. Let's just draw a bunch of cards. Half of our deck is creatures. So we should be able to find some action here. Not sure if I don't want double blue. Usually I don't need double blue and I have like 2 any color sources on the field already. Yeah, let's just play this. Yep, play you. Oh, Conjurant. So this is an interesting one because I can actually just like play this as a big creature next turn, and that is actually quite threatening. And I can, at my end step, return a creature here to my hand, which will likely be the Stormtamer, actually. Yeah. Or honestly, wait, no, I'm just going to play Conjurant for 1 here. The reason being that I can actually just return this Conjurant to my hand next turn. Or like in their end step. So yeah, I'm fine doing this. Yep, beautiful. Ah, my throat. I'm so sorry. So, yep, Taser Cutoff coming down. That is absolutely fine. And they swing for 3. Oh, they don't. Wait. You didn't give me priority, or did I just... Oh, well. Whatever. Whatever. I assume that I just missed it. That's an Ilea. That is pretty good here. Oh, I should have activated this Incubation Druid, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now I kind of regret not doing that. Because I do have the mana to activate the Druid, it's just that I have to tap the Druid itself to do so. And that is pretty important. Yeah, pass turn. We have a stalemate. That is fine. I'm pretty good at breaking stalemates. Yeah. This is a card that I do not like at all. I don't want to see it. my field. So please get out of here. This is extremely disgusting, and I do not want to deal with it. So... Wait, no, I can't adapt. Don't I? Oh yeah, I just used the Swan Song. Yeah, go figure. Do I want to go Nylea or return with Chulane? It's odd, this is like, the Chulane is not offering me to do anything here. Like it's... doesn't glow. Is it because of the Chimera? I'm not sure. Okay, Mimic can copy... not too much here. Do I just want to go balls deep on this? Nylea. Honestly, just like this paying 1 and then basically being played for free of the Nylea is pretty good. So I assume you can just counter this Leafkin Druid, so you will tap for more mana next turn, which is kind of fine. Yep. Then I can conjure it. Yup. Play you again. Yep. I'm putting out a ton of lands, but if they have a board wipe, I'm kind of, you know, not in a great position, let's put it this way. I can activate Nylea in their end step, I still have some things. But I'm running out of cards here. If I draw one card advantage engine or just like a paradox engine, this is death and destruction, so to speak. So let's see. I assume they don't have a board wipe. Siren Stormtamer hopefully annoys them. This I can pick this up later to copy like if I spark double the Chulane, then the spark double is not legendary, and then I can pick this up to then be not like a third spark double, and then I probably just really pop off. I can pick this up, like just copy a bunch of cool cards. No, opponent. Meathook Massacre? Why would you do this? This is what I call a war crime. This is not okay. Yep, tap you. But it's pretty good that this is... yep, put it into graveyard. Like, I still have my Nylea. And I still have my Incubation Druid. So I'd argue I'm pretty ahead here still. And with this Green Bait Rampager, I can just like absolutely pop off. Sure, gain your life. I don't think that will particularly matter. It's more about their creatures dying that I'm afraid of. Sure, yep, Chulane. Triple green, and now Rampager goes off. Yep. So this is not a May in paying, so I have to pay this. So I can only play this 3 times. But I can pick it up with Chulane later. These flyers actually don't do too much here, because what ends up happening here is that they don't deal any damage, which is pretty great. So I play this for X1 so I can activate Nylea again, like I wasn't guaranteed the land drop here. Could have... oh no, I could have X2 or something like that anyways. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can... yeah, that was kind of a mistake. I could also use this to try to kill them. So Nylea, big god with a bow, you know, does not have reach. She does not have reach. The Stone Cold Serpent does. And it doesn't die here right now. Okay, we have a game apparently. You can't... sure. That draws me a card. That deals 2 damage to you, and it gets countered. That seems like a win-win-win for me. Yep, I knew this would come in handy, and this is insane against Bolas the Citadel. Yep. So that's pretty great. Land off the top. Another land on top. They have removal for the shield, that would be sad. Okay, and they pay. Draw another card, that's fine. Like, I have enough mana here. It's just this Meatok Massacre is kind of a problem. So I don't take any damage actually. It also has protection. It has so many layers. Activate Nalia. Graveyard. Just have more creatures. Oh my lord. Triple green. I'm just going to float most of this white. Yeah, that's fine. Now I want lands. Where are my lands again? Give me back my lands. I want them. Oh, there are lands. Nice. So also you notice that most of these lands come into play untapped as well, which is pretty great. So Alseid. And I am going to... Oh, Thalia. I can't play the Thalia because I got... Those were basically all my white cards anyways, right? Like most of them. Kind of punished. I have Alseid up instead of Thalia. I think that's fine as well. Like, Thalia is obviously great against... Excuse me, Bolas the Citadel. I leave back the Stone Cold Serpent to block the flyers here. I obviously would have loved the land now. Like, but I didn't know that Tachova was on top, right? Also, remember, this is... Oh no, this is an artifact. That's not enchantment. Like, this can give protection to enchantments as well. So, like, if they want to remove the Shaper Sanctuary for some reason, that is also just a valid thing to protect with Alseid. Profane Procession, sure. That exiles my Tachova, I assume? Why do you do this, opponent? Why? Why? I'm going to give this protection from white? Like... Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Like, I could have removed with Profane Procession in response. Man, this is... awful. It's awful. Stop it, opponent. I wouldn't necessarily play Raz and Taser Call Off. It was obviously good here, but I wouldn't have necessarily, you know, put it into the deck. So Profane Procession allows them to repeatedly remove my commander, but it costs them 6 mana each time. And it draws me a card. Okay, and they can't do it right now anyways. So they've exiled Ghost Rider. And now, escape Ghost Rider, and now they can just... Man! I need a Neo form to deal with this Meatok Massacre, don't I? Yep. So I just died to the Citadel, right? Oh. Well, no, I died to this Meatok Massacre. That is what really killed me. And I had so many opportunities to, like, how many... I had a lot of tutors that I, like, didn't draw to get rid of this. Ketras Monument. Can you just have lands on top for once, opponent? Please? Please? Would be great. I'm still taking 1 damage from the Siahani. I feel like I just randomly die to Bolas the Citadel a lot of the times. And whenever I try to not record a video for Bolas the Citadel, I just get multiple lands on top. But again, I did record a Citadel video and it was hilarious. Anyways, let's try to come back from this, shall we? Thalia seems like a great choice. Sure, Sentinel as well. Oh yes. So this is actually interesting, but I feel like it has to be the Ghost Rider because it gives them so much consistency. And like they can repeatedly sack their creatures. So I have to get rid of it, right? So with Thalia, yep, and an Esper Sentinel, and like Valkmira, they are getting taxed quite a bit here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They need 3 more permanents. Okay, they do not like that. That is reasonable. And please pay 1. Yep. And I get to draw a card. Yep, thank you. I just need to get, like, removal for this Mythical Massacre. That is the one thing I really need. Stop it, opponent. And I'm dead. Yep, I am dead. I'm just dead to the Citadel. Yeah, I just needed to draw removal for Mythic Massacre. I had a bunch of things actually for this. I would have needed to use one of my tutors. A Bala Ged Recovery to bring back Tachova would have been nice, but I didn't have the mana for that last turn. You sure this just gets countered? I mean, at this point it's flexing, right? Because... Wait, no, you have lethal opponent. Just sack everything with the Citadel. It gets countered, but the Mythic Massacre triggers still go through opponent. Yeah, and they realize it. Man, this was an extremely resilient game, but... This Mythic Massacre got me. GG though. We are ready to play against Old Rutstein, and this is a person very near and dear to my heart. Shout out to you, Oogly Woogly. Yes, and he PM'd me on Discord. Yep. So I just wrote him. It's for a video, and this is going to be beautiful. So this guy in particular is going to play Rutstein Affinity. He is one of the most active members on my Discord. And this deck is from somebody else on the Discord, and it's a beauty. And he refuses to play against me for quite some time now because he thinks my decks are bullshit. And this is not going to disprove that, probably. Is this a keep, though? That's mulligan. Oh yes, I like that. Oh my god, yes, I like that a lot. No, no, no! One other thing. Like, when I started playing a lot of Historic Brawl, I kept telling him, put Thoughtseize into every single one of your decks. And where did that get me, huh? This is awful. Man, this could have been a turn 2 Faeburrow Elder into turn 3 Chulane. But now... it's disgusting. I love this so much. It's the ultimate showdown. Oh yeah, there's the Snarl. That's why I've kept the land here. Faeburrow for mana. So the reason why Rutstein Affinity is a deck is solely because 2 out of his 3 options create a ton of, not a ton. Just 2 out of 3 options are creating artifacts. Yeah, that's the reason why Rutstein Affinity can be a thing. So Faeburrow Elder up to 3. And we hopefully get some value next turn. Honestly, I really want to get this Great Henge into play instead of Spark Doubling Chulane. Currently have 2 squirrels. They can manage to create 2 more tokens. That would be quite troublesome. That's fine. Oh, Investigator's Journal for 5. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. Kind of. Wait. What one drop can I get? Can just get Stone Cold Certain for 1 billion, basically. Probably never play this on additional blue. I mostly like green, right? So this, and then I want to finish it up with a Ranger Captain of Eos or a Spark Double. If I get a, okay, yeah, sure. Let's follow it up with a Spark Double. It's a bit more mana efficient. Also, this now I have like 2 Chulanes. Yep. And 1 drop. Well, this is still it's a lot of value. Not gonna lie. Can draw a ton of cards here. The Ravenous Scroll will probably get me somewhere down the road. They just milled their finale, which makes me quite happy. Yep. Oh, they discarded Inspiring Statue. That's interesting. This card is usually an MVP of the deck, but they're currently like just on the Chatterfang plan. What is it? Yeah, Chatterfang and Ravenous Scroll just pumping it up basically. Man, Forest Walk being relevant, huh? Oh my god, Rishkar. Oh no, I can create so much mana. Yeah, let's draw some cards, shall we? I feel like it. Yep. And now, honestly, like this already has a counter, so let's put more counters on this so it doesn't easily die to the Chatterfang, and this already taps for mana. Yep. So one more thing is, in theory, you have to reorder your like triggers a bit in the deck, but it kind of depends on the triggers you're having. Because like this doesn't matter here. Okay, let's see. Also, Ugly is the person that he's the reason why I keep putting Saber Sanctuary into more and more decks, because the card can be absolutely nutty, right? Wait, no. I should probably use... So is this worth 4 mana? Because it can tap for 1, but I can also tap it for 3 and then return Ornithopter. It's probably better to just use this like this, and Cemetery Prowler. Yep, and now I just sent the deck into overdrive. We have to play faster though. I'm sorry, Ugly, you have to sit through this. He hates combo decks, and guess who you're facing right now? Creature. Yep, another 0-drop. Yep, another land. Yep. And we just pop absolutely off. Sliver. Yep. Yep. And we just keep doing this over and over and over until our board is a pretty beefy thing. Llanowar helps us gain a lot of protection here. The real kicker is the Ranger Captain of Eos, locking them out. Yep, let's try to do that. And you have to be a bit swift with your clicks. Ah, oh, there's the Kinnan. I still haven't found the Paradox Engine. Let's go with... Do you like the green belt? No, I have enough 1-drops, so I need 0-drops, right? Or you need at least 3 cards. Oh, there's a Rampager anyways. Okay, now I'm going to Neoform a 1-drop into the Lotus Cobra. That will net me a ton of mana. So let's go with you. Yep, that is a good game. And he's probably not surrendering because I just told him on Discord that this is for a video. And knowing him, he would have surrendered a long time ago. But I'm fine with people surrendering to this. Like, look at this, right? This is not okay. So, yeah. if you want to surrender, if you feel like you don't have fun anymore in the game, it's a game. You're not responsible for your opponent's fun. Sure, if they don't like you surrendering, that's fine, but you know, it's also just fine for you guys, or like just anybody to surrender if they just don't have fun anymore in the game. Yep. We now go even more up in mana, and here is the downside. I really need to find my finale here. Yep. Draw more cards. I feel like I don't want to get more card draw here. Yep. There is a Paradox Engine. I kind of don't want to play that. Like, I'm fine either way right now. So I'd rather just... Yep, there is finale. I'd rather just like have less triggers to get faster through the deck. That is the point. Yep. And there is the finale, and we win the game. Oh, well, let's make a land drop. Oh, we haven't made one yet. Oh, seems like a good board though. Anyways, finale for X equals 15 seems probably reasonable. And sure, let's just finish it up with a Paradise Druid, giving all our board plus 15, and we swing in for lethal. Yep, exile you. And this is the game. GG. We are done with the 2 games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. And yeah, this is Chulane Teller of Tales. I've been pretty impressed with this new and improved version so far. You usually win by popping off. Again, maybe it's just plain wrong to not play Teferi's Ageless Insight, because it is another card that just doubles your draw, so you get to like draw 2 cards off of each lane, which is usually just 1 land and 1 creature, and then you can just repeat and repeat and repeat. It's also a quite dangerous card. We didn't need the Oracle in those games, but again, if Finale is on the bottom of your deck, you're kind of in trouble if you don't have Oracle, because you can like at least Neoform or Kinnan into the Oracle, whereas you can't do that with the Finale, and that is kind of troublesome because your draw triggers are not May abilities. Anyways, if you want to play this deck on a budget, what can you cut? What do you need? And just saying this straight up, you need the lands. As you saw, it is extremely important that just most of your mana base comes into play untapped, but you also just need the mana fixing, so I would highly recommend having the lands. That being said, there are some obviously like important engine cards, and I'm just like putting them here. Like you kind of really need those. Well, you can like cut Nalia, to be honest, like if you don't have her. But like you need your tutors, and like the Lotus Cobra engine is obviously amazing. And other than that, yeah, like these are the cards you really need for the deck. And you kind of like, you can just cut the whole interactive tutor package. That is a thing you can totally do. You just play more mana dogs, you play more 1-drops, even like just any 1-drop almost is kind of good enough. Then where you also start cutting is just any non-creature that is on this left side here. Those are probably not necessarily in the first place anyways. Like Curse of Silence is pretty strong, right? But like Shaper's Sanctuary can also just draw you a ton of cards, as you've seen, but they're not necessarily for the storm aspect of the deck. You can just play more 1-drops. Like these are the cards you really need, and the lands, and that's what I would focus on if I were you, basically. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's deck, just, you know, leave me a like, because I do like that, and you like that, because then you like it, and everybody likes it, so that's pretty great. Hope I see you tomorrow. and stay safe.